Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving and Disaster battle playing as a Slaughterhorn tribe going up against the Ancestral Throng. We're on patch 4.0. This is in early access, and this is my campaign here playing as the Beastmen. So I wanted to showcase the new Herdstone battles here, but also point out that the AI doesn't actually know how to fight these battles when they go in to attack it. We should actually stand no chance of winning this battle here. This is an endgame crisis army from the Ancestral Throng, so they've got all of their technologies finished. This is a high-level lord. This is just a garrison. It's a tier 5 Herdstone with 2 level 2 Herdstone buildings, so it's not quite maxed out yet. And we've got a level 16 Lord in here. So I've got 19 units versus their 20, and their units vastly outpower ours. You know, the best units I got are essentially Bestigors, and they're not going to be able to compete with Hammerers. But due to the AI stupidity, I'm actually not really worried about this battle whatsoever, so it's not really a disaster battle. But I wanted to showcase what you can be expecting when you're playing a Beastman campaign come 4.0. And that it's actually really easy to defend your Herdstones. I've fought many Herdstone battles throughout this particular campaign and against various different factions, and they all basically behave the same way. And I gotta wonder how this could have been programmed this way, because any QA testing would have been able to point this out. Just any at all. It's like it wasn't tested one bit. So anyway, I'll showcase it to you guys, and maybe it'll get fixed before launch, or maybe it won't. Typically speaking, with this sort of DLC stuff, not all of it gets fixed before launch. Sometimes one or two things. I believe the Cathay caravans have been unbugged, but that's a bug that benefited the player. Of course, they're going to get rid of that. Which this is also a bug that benefits the player as well. So maybe they will get rid of it. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to showcase it. So what I want to do here is, there are 3 defensive positions essentially, but this primary one here is definitely the best one because we get 15% extra melee defense and extra leadership, and it's also the last place that the AI prioritized to attack. If we set up over here, we're going to get attacked fairly early, and these choke points aren't really going to help that much because we don't start off with any supplies. We need to generate some. So let's explain what's going to happen. The forces over here, while they advance fairly slowly, are not that big of a problem. But for some reason, all of the forces that the AI deploys over here massively derp out without any interaction from the player whatsoever. These guys here will advance up this way for a good solid 5 to 10 minutes. I've fought a number of different factions and they all do this. They advance up this way and then they turn back around and then decide to walk in through this forest or come down this way. But point is that they spend a hell of a lot of time doing that, giving me plenty of time to get rid of this and also to put in towers elsewhere. So let's get started and see how it goes. And I'm pretty sure that if I really wanted to, I could get them to derp out for a lot longer than 5 to 10 minutes by just having the flying units harass them. Now this army here doesn't have any missile units outside of the powder kegs, so I'm not concerned about my flying units getting shot down. Oh, they do have artillery, so, but they're not over here. If we have a look, they're doing exactly as I said they would. I fought these battle types many times. 10 out of 10 times, it works 100% of the time. So what I'm doing here is I want to, while they're bunched up, use the use this firstly, but also get the Cygor to do some damage, take out that one there, and also try to get them to waste their blasting charges, if possible. But what this is also doing is delaying their advance on the supply point. So you can see over here, they are doing the stupid. For some reason, they are prioritizing attacking out this way. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, this is just a summon. I wouldn't mind if it got shot by the miners of blasting charges. What happened over there? Why did that one get stuck back there? I don't really understand. Because it's not going to shoot while it's in melee, and it's not very fast, so might as well just get it to tank that ammo, so this doesn't last very long. So looking over here, we can see that the AI is doing exactly as I said, and even 2 minutes of doing that is pretty bad, which it still keep going. We're going to keep an eye on it. It's gone the wrong way. Okay, so we got rid of the gyrocopter. And we're just laying these guys here. That's it. That's it. I don't know what it is with this patch, but whoever tinkered with the AI, you should probably just revert it back to what it was at 3.1, because it's not good. You know, if you really want better AI, you should revert the AI back to what it was in Warhammer 2. Alright. Okay, so, looks like they might be starting to turn around now. A little bit. And if I come around the back here, I reckon I can get at that artillery. Alright, there is still one more unit of powder kegs that I need to get rid of. Preferably not while fighting giant slayers, or just regular slayers even. And I don't know. Okay, so they've left these guys fairly vulnerable. I'm going to charge in there. Why not? They might be sitting there thinking, how come we're not spending his supplies? I want to buy Cygor towers. So they've got 4 different types of towers, well really 2 different types. They've got the arrow tower and the magic tower, but the arrow towers, sorry, the magic towers, they shoot Cygor shots. So I call them Cygor towers. Okay, they've munched up a bit. Let's see if they'll chase us back up here. Come on, hurry up and shoot me. So the enemy forces are exhausted, but that's because of the Herdstone building that I've got. Causes exhaustion among the units in the blood region. Okay, I've got enough for this one. I wanted to just get the tier 3, although I probably could wait for the tier 4 if I really wanted. So yeah, I think we goofed them around for a fair bit, but you know, these guys here, they still get stuck on the ground. Another thing that I've noticed that happens is that if you go into melee with artillery pieces, they sometimes come off their artillery permanently for the rest of the battle. They don't get back on it. Come on, push through, push through, push through. I reckon. No. Yeah, let's use this, but a little bit more over this way. How are we going over here? There's the 5-minute mark, and they're further back than what they originally started. Alright, I'm gonna use this. I need to get rid of that unit quite significantly. Okay, I want to blob up a little bit here. You'll see why soon. If I shoot into those trees, it's going to miss. Okay, come back over here. Alright. Well, I was hoping he would do a little bit more damage than that, but that's no big deal. At least go and get hit by the powder kegs over there. Okay, they're starting to come in over here. Like I said, blob up. Just keep these guys there. Oh my god. My guy was having a pathfinding problem there. I have to manually move him where I need to. Good. Good, yeah, I want them to use up all their ammo, because that'll absolutely destroy our blob over here if we're not careful. Alright, you get over here for the next phase of the attack. How are they going here? Still goofing around. Back over this way. And of course, all of your garrisons are going to have harpies, so this is very easy to do this. It's not like I recruited these specifically for this battle. Oh my god. How many times I got to pathfind you correctly? We're not quite finished with them. Maybe it was a good thing we hang back. Good, we got this tower here, dishing out damage. Don't have to worry about friendly fire with this, so totally fine to hit our own units, because it won't do any damage. Just a little bit more ammo to use up there. Now, in the skill tree of a Great Bray Shaman, you've got the Savage Dominion, but also the Distorted Reality, which acts as a pretty significant debuff. Drops off their melee attack by 5, so that's what I want to do. Come over here. We've also got the Curse of Anra here, it's only 7 winds of magic. And Flock of Doom is only 4 winds of magic. Them blobbing up, surrounding us like this, really doesn't hurt us. Okay, how about you come over here, since those are Slayers. Giant Slayers. See what we can do with them. How are we going over here? Yeah, those guys there are off their artillery. They left them behind and didn't pick them back up. Okay, get back away from them. Good. Yeah, even though we hit our own units there, it doesn't actually do any damage to them. Okay, let's get this one over here. Bring him into the middle, so that we drop their melee attack down by a little bit. But as for casting spells, let's just wait for the rest of them to get here. You see they're massively dicking around. This is really inaccurate. Might be better off shooting at something over here, because at the very least it's kind of pushing our guys into them. That's not really good. So 10-minute mark, just about, and they're still stuffing around over here. These guys on chariots actually aren't too bad of fighters. Maybe keep them away from hammerers, but against longbeards is a great weapon. In amongst these guys, I don't think they're too bad. And this was the whole point of the blob. To debuff them with that passive ability, and also to get good Flock of Dooms in. And if I really need to, I can pop down the Curse of Anra here. Alright, I wasn't expecting them to come around over this way, and while probably could deal with it, we definitely don't want to lose this position, considering we just got this one. So let's just leave them be for the moment. I may actually have to fight them. How about you come over here and shoot him a little bit? Okay, looks like they're finally kind of woken up now. 10 minutes into the battle. I really don't want to lose this supply location. How about you two come over here and reclaim this one? They're all running back again. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want him fighting hammerers. You should turn back around. Slowly getting rid of these slayers. Good, getting that supply point back. Keep harassing them here. Just keep hitting them in the rear. Taking a bit of damage here, but it's getting very evenly spread out, which is good. Even the hammerers aren't really doing that much damage. Because yeah, this point here is giving us 15% extra melee defense as well. Giving us some melee cheats. That's not really cheating though. Just getting melee buffs. So he's doing a good amount of damage. Back up, almost used up this one's ammo. Okay, we can get another tower, which I'll put over here as soon as we get this back. Okay, yeah, these guys, they're sending some units in. Alright, I'm gonna have to charge into this, I think. I can't rely on this tower to finish that off. Good, let's get that built. And those slayers did a little bit of damage, but nothing spectacular. Took him out. Probably will end up losing this position here, because these guys here can't defend it, but I had the supply points, might as well use them. Alright, I don't think there's enough of them there to really warrant another flock of doom. Yep, and they're also fighting to the death. Of course, because they're dwarfs. Alright, so what happened to their organ gun? Did I manage to get rid of it? Yeah, look, there it is. Yeah, we... Don't know if I wiped out the crew. No, I didn't wipe out the crew, but they just don't want to get back on it. It's morons. Okay, I can see a problem starting to arise. We've got other units with the powder kegs that can't be allowed to come over here. Try and delay them as long as possible. Good, got some of our points back there. Just buy ourselves some time. Okay, there's a little bit of damage to us, but it would do way more to our... Get through there, the slayers are going to get us. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It would do way more to our infantry. It's just this weird one hammerer here. I don't know. Okay, good. That one's out of ammo. Still got one more unit over here. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of damage there while babysitting these ones. Move back over here. Alright, let's bring these back over here as well. Is this still doing damage to us? Are we not attacking it? We just pretend it doesn't exist. This is one hammer in there. Also, I started playing chaos music instead of autotide music, so that indicates to me at this point here the balance of power is actually in our favor. Just one more volley of this. And then I really don't have anything else to worry about. Don't use his magic. Much better use the beast magic on a leveled up lord. Oof, that did a fair bit of damage. Anyway, that's the end of that. He doesn't need to go into melee anymore. Just don't break, and we're good. This guy here is still hanging around. Great job. Send artillery crew into melee. What a great idea. Okay, this one's got another point or two that we can use, but they're all the way back here. I'm just not sure if that range would reach. I would need to reclaim this position if I want to get another tower usage. His hammer is still course. Okay, he finally died, I think. No, he's still there. God damn it. There's one hammerer. Somebody get rid of him. So the Skaven army that I went up against, it was comprised of rattling guns, Jezzails, plague claw catapults, storm vermin, had poison wind, globadiers. Still goofed around like crazy. Honestly, that army was easier to deal with than this one. Okay, we can also pop down this to debuff him. Alright, I want to get around this way. And never mind, there's the army losses. So I had no right winning this battle, and if the AI had just advanced, just charged at us to begin with, we probably wouldn't have won. Because they were significantly more powerful than us. But because the AI is just kind of really passive at the moment, it makes these indecisive decisions. They leave themselves really open to this kind of tactic of just delaying them until they get worn out. But even if the AI had performed well, I do think that this is a buff for the Beastmen, because previously their Undercities, when attacked, would just get an Undercity, sorry, not Undercity, an Underway battle, Beast Path battle, which didn't really provide any advantage whatsoever. But having choke points you can utilize, having a couple of towers here and there, even if you don't start off with any supply points, does provide you with some benefits. But yeah, as I said, I fought a bunch of different battles in this campaign on the new Herdstone battles, and they've all been pretty much like this. The AI just don't know what to do. They have no clue. They do this every single time. They walk up here for a couple of minutes, and then really slowly move down this way, and they can be convinced not to by using your harpies to harass their backline. You can see here we pretty much obliterated them. Because yeah, you've also got this as well, that extra 15% melee defense and leadership really does help these guys stand a little bit longer against overwhelming odds. If we didn't have those benefits, these guys here would have taken significantly more damage. So So 270 casualties, a little bit of damage on the freshly recruited character there, and these ones here just utterly obliterated. And like I said, that's an endgame crisis army. So just some other tidbits of information, I suppose, if you're thinking about starting up a Beastman campaign come 4.0. I've definitely enjoyed this campaign for sure. Having access to Zangors and incarnate elements of Beast is definitely good. I definitely think the Cockatrice should be there as well, but not that big of a deal. They've got their own separate Dread costage as well, so that's good. Other changes to the Beastman. The upgrades that you find in your Herdstone, they used to be bugged, but I believe they've actually fixed that in 3.1. I just haven't played a Beastman campaign since then. So it's good to see that those upgrades are actually working. You see, you can get a decent amount of dread in the later stages of the campaign. It actually shows you on the campaign map now where... Actually, why don't we get to an end turn? Maybe we'll get another battle, though. I get attacked fairly regularly. I've got Herdstones everywhere. What turn do you think this is? So, Torox is currently sitting at Karaz-Karak, which he walked there manually. It's an ultimate endgame crisis, so they're all active. I've got all the legendary lords. Oh yeah, they're going to attack us here. Honestly, I don't expect a different result. They're still just going to goof around. But anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Just wanted to showcase that situation for you. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.